he isn't going to be able to play for a whole long time because he had just had a bunch of stuff come up. So I figure we'll go until he has to stop, and we can just pause wherever. Um, as long as this chunk gets done, because it needs it to move into the next bit. This one shouldn't be long overall, depending on how you guys play it. I don't have a whole lot written, but once again, it comes down to the players and how long the players make it. Um, Also, rule change. We had a
Oh.
conversation a while back. No, it's a good rule. Um,
Oh, the initiative one.
just to make sure everybody's clear about how initiative changes. Josh brought up a really good, comment. He had an issue with the way that initiative rolls work when it comes to crit fails, right? And I agree with him. Um, what? Oh, yeah. Um, so when you're initiative rolling, normally you get a 1, and what's going to happen is you insta fail, your character fucks up, and you're out of the combat round. I'm changing it. So the way it's getting changed is that if you crit fail, then you roll your reaction dice. You roll all of your reaction dice, and you have a target number of 4. If none of them hit target number of 4, if you just whiff everything, then you do indeed crit fail your initiative roll. If you hit one of
Sorry.
them, then you just go to the back of the line. So in other words, your character is just slow as hell. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that fair, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. Other skill crit fails still count, because if you blow your like, say you go to shoot and you only have one bullet, well, no, you have one dice, and you fuck it up, it's because you're not good enough at it, and of course you're going to fuck it up.
Whew.
So, do we have any questions outside of that about what's going on, where we're at, any of that?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
Last time I gained my final power point, and I was able to take centering because that's part of my meta magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've been reading it up correctly.
Okay.
But it's like I perform a knowledge act linked to my centering skill, which I picked my Latin. So that I perform an act of Latin to speak to center myself, and then I add my centering dice plus any successes I get from Latin to an ability check. No, I add every 2 successes adds 1 success to an ability check. That is linked under centering, correct?
I haven't looked at it. You haven't asked me to look at it. Um, I'll go with that for now. Uh, does it take? Do you know if it takes a complex action, or is it just an always? What's the deal?
I have to enable it for the feat. So it's like
Okay.
right now it's only linked to stealth and athletics. So if I wanted to
Okay.
perform an extra, or if I wanted to ensure benefits to those, I would. The way I've been reading it, it's I perform my knowledge act, which is Latin, and I believe it's for every 2 successes of that, I add a success to the skill.
Okay. I'm cool with that. So in other words, you know that you bitches are about to have to run. So let's pray to the Taco Bell dog in Latin. Got it.
It's not really praying.
It's mantra.
Also, character notes: Steve has been growing a really pathetic version of a cowboy mustache. And his hairline is slowly receding.
Wait, you talking handlebar or the white man chew?
I'm talking trying to go for Sam Elliott, but somehow winding up like season 1 Walter White.
All right. Are we
Ugh.
ready?
Yeah.
Read us that box text.
The walk through the desert continued for what seemed like hours. The pale moon and softly flickering stars in the night were strange and beautiful to the party. Having grown used to the loud and garish glow of the sprawl over the course of years, it's amazing how we are reminded of our mortality as we're surrounded by the vast and unchanging cosmos. Pillars of stars rising up and billowing out into eternity. Though the world has changed, empires have fallen, and dragons have awoken, the universe has continued to tick on, unchanging and unfaltering as it has through the eons. The party travels over the rough sands and towards the distant artificial light of the Santiam camp.
Alright, so we're just walking down a path
You guys are
because...
just walking through the desert in the middle of the night.
Alright, but me and Greg know where we're going.
You can see the light in the background, so you kind of have an idea of where you're headed.
So we don't need to roll navigation of any kind?
No, you know where you're. You
Shut
know
up,
the
hippie.
direction you're going to.
Thank you, Josh.
Shut the fuck up, hippie.
I'm
Now,
just
Josh.
trying to be in character.
You're trying. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, we're
I'm
going
okay with
to...
what Josh said.
Like... Alright, so... I guess I'm pretty much leading the pack at this point, even though I'm still the closest to death we've ever been.
I don't know why you believe you're leading the pack.
I'd probably be walking first towards the Indians, I'm assuming, that took us to Moon Over Rivers.
Right, I don't know that. So I guess I'd be following you then.
I'm just walking with my hands in my pockets. My pistol is in one of my pockets, though, kind of like in the beginning of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I'm just taking a nip from my flask.
Really? Okay. Where's Agra?
Standing in back, following you guys up, making sure nothing creeps up behind us, no whacks us up the back of the head.
Alright. It's always good to know where is everyone. And then that leads us to the point of... the hell are we doing? No, I'm serious here. Fuck we doing?
Well,
Seems like we're walking towards a light.
No, big picture. Big picture, Red.
In a desert
Bigger picture.
in California.
what do you mean by big picture?
Okay.
I guess it's called something else.
We all got the call from Spider. Dirty little
Technically in
Drek
Oregon.
told us to come all the way out here to help some schmuck with a chip on his shoulder leading a small town of who gives a fuck. Since we've been here, we have been mauled by wolves, assaulted by skinheads, and by the looks of it, you were almost killed by ghouls.
No.
We were assaulted, but it didn't get too bad,
I
actually.
personally used ghouls for target practice.
I immediately start looking at the bleed marks on Av, or on Sam.
What you talking about, yo? You're not what you're talking about, yo, but no major
he-
damage here.
He
What
gets
are you
scuffed
talking
up a
about?
lot.
I
Get
know.
scuffed up. What are you talking about? Almost killed by ghouls.
Dude,
Did
have
you
you ever
get
seen
hit
a
in the
noir? Those people get scuffed up like all the time. I don't think it's really out of the ordinary.
Excuse me for being a little protective over this squishy guys. Nevertheless, what in the high hell the fuck are we supposed to be doing?
Getting paid.
To do
Fucking
what?
Bitches. The fuck bitches.
You know, what we do all the time. Just with the higher ceiling.
Understandable, but I mean specifically, what do we do to get paid? Because I don't know about the rest of y'all. Kind
We
of
solved
sick
the
of this
problem.
shit.
Well,
Okay, there we go. Point to the middle management. Now, lightning round. The fuck is the problem?
You were kind of asleep. We had to find what was in the center of our souls and stuff. And, we have to kill a Wendigo. It's monster hunting from here on out. We're on a monster hunt. There's some
wait,
redneck standing in our way. There's a group of Native Americans helping us out.
We
We
gotta
got
kill
some
the
badass
starship from
sheriff.
Spaceballs.
No. We have to kill this white devil thing, which happens to be some weird magic spirit, I guess, that has been kidnapping people. I don't know. I'm assuming they're dead, but we're gonna have to kill this thing somehow.
Alright. And all we got is its name.
Wendigo.
Mhm.
Yep. I got
Alright.
Reddit to help me.
That might be what it is.
There
It
we
certainly
go.
sounds like something that would kidnap people.
Any
Yeah.
of us know what a Wendigo is?
Nope.
How to find one?
I could scout if I knew what I was looking for.
You know, you
Anyone
could
know what
put
it looks
that
like?
weird like Taco Bell thing in your hand. You could probably commune with some spirits. I don't know.
Can I?
Don't
Asking
you magic
God?
people astral project or something? Wouldn't that like
What the? I don't know magic.
I don't know.
Although,
put
immediately
the
thinking
ring
that,
on,
I
see
look
the
to
wraiths.
Sam. Sam, you have any fucking clue what this thing is?
No.
All right, so it conjures pillars of fire. We know that. It kidnaps people. We know that.
Alright.
Fire's
People are afraid of it. We know that.
So it's the
and-
thing that torched you at the general store.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Well,
assuming. It's not like
we-
the white supremacists
We
would
had a
do
front
that.
row seat of it torching the store.
Yeah.
You had one job that night, and we saw how good that was. Immediately
Yeah.
turns around and continues walking.
I've been figuring we've been walking. But
I know, but I was
anyways,
walking backwards looking at you guys.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let's go find a native. See if
Yeah.
they can explain what in the all high hell under the President Dragon's name is going on. Continues walking in silence.
The sun begins to peek over the hills as you approach the camp. A somber feeling still in the air as the group walks in. You're approached by the chief, who looks haggard and tired as if he hasn't slept in weeks. Judging by the time, he grunts. And that your friend walks, you have met Moon over Rivers. We have waited long enough for retribution. 7 moons have departed since your foray into the wilderness. It has been too long. Prepare for war. He points to a truck. Go. Walking Eagle will drive you.
War against who?
The rednecks, those ass people. Probably.
Desert asps. You know how this works.
I
Yes.
look at Greg like he's a complete dumbass.
There's more than one target out here for us, you know.
Yeah.
So, there's one other thing that we've been looking for. What do you know about a Wendigo?
I am not familiar.
We believe we've also heard it by the name of the White Devil.
He visibly shudders. The White Devil is a myth. The White Devil walks through the deserts, hunts at night. It is the size of 10 men. It shines in the darkness. It is unkillable.
Well, we've seen, excuse me. We've been dealing with disappearances in the night.
Moon over Rivers told us a Wendigo did it, and that we're gonna have to find our insides to kill it.
Or at least find its outsides of its insides.
Yeah.
Insides outside
What
of its
the
insides.
zombie said.
Not going to lie. Moon over Rivers can be obscure.
Well, he gave us a name for the creature that's supposedly been kidnapping people from small town Compton. not Compton. So, yeah. That's our problems, though. We got us to kill.
I wish you luck. Is not our problem. The White Devil is a thing of myth. Some say to have seen it. My job is to keep my tribe alive and healthy. The White Devil stays away. It is not my issue. Right now, we go to war with the Asps.
Wait, you collectively? You personally? Or you as in you're sending us?
The tribe.
Okay.
So-
Do you think you stand a chance?
Hey, they got us
Let's
on our
try.
side. Also, we have to, because this is how, we're paying back for saving your ass. So, load up. Don't miss.
When this fight with the Asps is over, would you be willing to offer anything else you know about this Wendigo? Maybe help us find it. We'll be at the front, but your help would be very appreciated in uncovering more about this thing.
One sec. They ain't paying us shit for this. The guy who's paying us is the guy who wants to take
Can
care
I,
of the
like, combat
disappearances
knock him
in
on the
town.
head?
Oh, please try. You are within range of me.
No, the Asps would make too much noise to kidnap people as consistently as it's been happening.
No, I had... What I'm saying is, the Asps ain't our problem.
Yeah, they're our
They
problem.
are now, since we had
Look,
to keep
you don't want
alive.
revenge
They're
on the
in the
people
way.
that filled you with bullets? They're in the way.
I'd rather take care of the thing that we have no idea what it is that's kidnapping entire townsfolk
Hey,
and leveling
maybe they're working
buildings.
with it. That's how cultists tend to go.
And-
I'm not saying they're cultists, but they might be cultists.
Are you sure they're not aliens?
No, I'm
If we
not
help-
sure.
If we help take care of the Asps, will you help us track this Wendigo?
Or at least decipher Moon over River, since I'm assuming the tribe has more experience with him.
The tribe is as generally confused as by him as you are.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Well,
It is impossible to track something made of spirit, moonlight, and fire.
Sam coughs.
Okay. Alright, you go into war this second. Are you gonna go to war this second?
We are preparing.
How
We're
long is
getting in
preparing?
the truck.
Because, not gonna lie, there's some shit we should figure out first. Lots of shit. Important shit.
Alright. Scouting before we go out. What do we know about these people?
No.
We will
Long.
be taking you back to Ashland. Back
Okay.
back to your people. This is not your fight.
Oh, okay.
Great, fantastic. I mean, unless you got the creds to spare. I mean, there's nothing against us taking multiple jobs. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's just
Waiting
let's
for a
just
response.
Go. Let's just go.
You will be paid nothing.
Alright, then we got nothing to do with this. But we do still have some questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's.
Okay. Let's start at the beginning. When we first got here, we started exploring a farm on the outsides. I have a eidetic memory, so can I have the name of the farm?
You never learned the name of the farm.
I
It
learned the
was
guy who
just
owns it.
a f-
We heard his name when we first got introduced, because that's how we found it.
Yeah, I can give you the chief will have no idea who he is, but I can give you his name.
Can I... Does he know of the farm?
He does not. He know. Okay, so the chief. You have to understand that the chief has a relatively like a relatively cordial relationship with Sheriff Holiday because the sheriff has been in that area for so long and he
Okay.
knows what's going on.
All right.
The For the most part, the um the Indians have been staying away from the town because the natives have no reason to go to the town.
Is this
Um,
confirmed or just what we think we know?
they usually have no reason to. Um,
Okay.
it's not something that they traditionally do not spend a lot of time there. They
All
may
right.
go for trading once in a while. They may go if they have an issue. They may go if they need to take something up with Sheriff Holiday. But for the most part, they stick to their little area.
Okay. I still ask the chief if him, maybe not him specifically, but if his tribe has ever gone to that farm outside of town.
That narrows it down.
The farm that we're talking about, Jack. Come on. I can point it to
Are
him on a map if you
are
want.
you aware of the attacks on Ashton?
There are
Farms have
attacks
been
everywhere.
farms have been set on fire. Stores have been blown up.
More specifically, they're using magic and technology. As I pull out the samples from the farm and the samples from the exploding general store, which I still have. As well as we found tracks. Car tracks leading to one of the farms, disappearing magically into the ether. So unless the
This is
magic
strange.
fucking school bus is doing drive-bys.
I still say the Asps are cultists.
The
Yeah,
asps,
but they hate magic. Or at least they led us to believe so.
Exactly.
asps
That's what.
avoid magic, as far as we know. We have never seen any of them use the occult arts.
Do you know of any other groups that would use magic around here?
I do not.
People
that is
in
most
hoods.
troubling.
Have your people been disappearing as of late?
We believe they are being taken by the asps.
Oh,
It is why we go to war.
good news! That's not the case.
As far as we know.
Chief raises
People
an
have been
eyebrow.
disappearing from Ashland as well.
And the Asps are trying to defend Ashland from you guys.
Yeah.
Or from the thing that's
Maybe we're
kidnapping
being
the
hoodwinked
people?
here. Yeah.
The
We might
asps
be-
do not try to defend Ashland from us. The asps attack us. They accuse us.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
Of
kind of
ti-
the best defense is the best offense kind of
What
guys.
do they accuse you of?
They accuse us of magic. They accuse us of kidnapping. They accuse us of
Kidnapping.
assault. They
Yeah.
accuse us of defiling the way things are.
Oh yeah,
they
they probably
defile the land.
attack with guns and stuff. So that's completely fair.
I want to highlight the fact that all three groups have suffered kidnappings.
Yeah,
None of us know who it is, and we blame each other.
and we have a new fourth party.
We're being played here.
So, all right. All right, Big Chief sits around and does whatever the fuck he wants. Do you know anyone around here who's close to the occult, who's deep in this dark shit? Like, I want the guy to talk to know anything about whatever the fuck this Winnebago?
Wendigo.
Windows go.
Bear's natural habitat.
Is there anyone we can talk to who's so deep into the magic he might know what this Windows Go goes?
Not that sort of magic. Not the defiling. Not the darkness.
I'm not saying practice, I'm saying knows. Fought. Killed. Went to high school with him.
You have met Moonover Rivers.
And he's been very, physical air quotes, helpful.
You walk, don't you?
Yes. Alright, I think this guy's tapped out.
Tapped your mother last night.
Yeah, I think
Now,
you just
wait a
want-
sec.
I think you just want him to know something. There's clearly dark and mysterious forces beyond our control going on here. And I think the asps are violent assholes, and attacking them and eliminating them isn't necessarily a bad thing.
They're animals.
And they're clearly not going to coexist with these people.
We
But
should
I
just
do
take
think
them out.
that something else is kidnapping us.
No, the Fs are too dumb and too blunt to kidnap. And even
We
then,
may
if-
find evidence in their ashes, too, because if they are cultists, not saying they are, they might know something about this. Or maybe they know cultists or something.
Actually,
They seem like the chaotic evil types.
inquiry to the chief. Has there been any common thread linking all the people that have been kidnapped from your tribe? Anything that they all share?
They vanish in the night.
Okay. I meant personally. Are they
Women,
more susceptible?
children, warriors, the old. They all vanish.
Do they have similar sleep patterns? Are they in the same area of town? Are they particularly
yeah,
weak
that's a
to
good thing.
magic? Have they been eating from the same sources of food?
That's a good thing. When we were doing stakeout, I remember in the
Something.
town, a magic spell tried to put everyone to sleep.
Well, we know it as something magical we shrugged off.
Yeah. Someone tried casting sleep over the entire town.
Something powerful enough to drop an entire city in magic. That we
really
do
quick,
know.
if you guys are not magical, you have no idea if a sleep spell was cast.
No, we did.
You just know it. You just know all you know is that. Well, you don't even know anything because willpower allowed you to resist it.
Sam.
you
Oh,
don't know that
I'd
you were-
think that Sam would tell us.
Sam
that was
scanned
what I was
for
assuming.
magic, and he detected there was a huge magic field. That's it.
No, yeah, and Sam at the time Sam was sleeping.
Oh, I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, so you guys have no idea that you even had to resist that.
Okay.
Okay, but Sam did
We
scan
do
it.
have stories.
Sam did
no-
scan for magic.
No
afterwards.
watch has ever been awake
That's true.
to catch these kidnappings. Any watch has been found asleep in the morning. This should not happen.
Is it the same thing here?
I believe so.
Okay. So the most diligent of watches, which were effective months ago, are now useless. That's something.
I'm going back to we're all being played against each other.
Oh yeah.
Not saying I'm gonna miss the apps though.
The asps are assholes, and if they're killing you, well, you have the right to defend yourselves, but the kidnappings that are supposedly a major contributor to this war have not been made by either side. Something else is doing it, and
I mean, I'm sure the apps have probably been kidnapping people too. That seems like something
not
they
in the
do.
middle of the night.
no, they're too damn stupid.
Have you seen those
No,
fucking trucks?
don't underestimate people. They're stupid. They may not be good people, but they're people. I'm sure they're probably kidnapping people too, and if they're not, they probably would.
They tried to
So-
storm the police station in wife beaters.
Okay.
Have you made any investigations into potentially finding traces of the kidnappers?
Good call.
We have tried. Some mornings. Tents will be ripped apart. Some mornings. There will be nothing. Never tire tracks, never footprints, always gone.
Hold
When
on,
was the last time someone was kidnapped?
You see what I mean?
because we walked through the night. Did we show up here in the morning?
It has been weeks.
Weeks since
Nothing
the last one?
adds up to the.
It's been weeks.
Doesn't feel like weeks.
Thinking back, he thinks a little bit harder. Not weeks. At least a week. 8 days.
How long ago did we get the call from Spider?
About a week. Took us 3 days to travel across town, and we had to fight off the wolfies.
You guys have also been out in the desert for a week, so keep
Yeah.
that in mind.
So, shit hits the fan. Spider calls in the favor.
Wait, 8 days ago was when the shit went down with the asps and when the hardware store got blown up.
Wait, that was a week ago?
Yeah. Dude, we just said it was a week, like multiple times.
No, like, since start of mission. Question
No,
mark.
since that shit went down, I thought.
Uh,
This adds up.
If we've been
Magical
walking
shit
through the
happened then.
desert for weeks, you guys
A
are
week.
fucked.
You were out in the desert for a week.
A week.
Wow, that was not clear. Shit.
hard-
Kinda was.
It's been stated a couple times.
I thought you just meant like heat. Oof.
so,
I guess none of us brought food or water.
I brought
Hey,
food.
shut up.
I brought food. Shut up.
If it hasn't been stated that you're hungry or thirsty, maybe there's a reason. Maybe you're dealing with magic. Maybe, Moon over Rivers isn't a quack.
Well, I figured he wasn't a quack. He brought me back from death.
Maybe this isn't reality.
Ah,
So,
whoa.
Dude, you're kind of assuming the worst about everything when people have been really kind to you. Pipe down. Really.
When was the last time someone was kidnapped? I'm sorry.
We just went, literally a week out of our way to keep you alive.
I did not realize that was a week. I thought that was like an afternoon.
so
Sh-
let's get back on track.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Back on track. What do we know?
When did
Kidnappings?
kidnappings begin? 8 days?
Yep.
8 days.
How many days was it since we got the call from Spider?
That'd been the
Are you
8 days.
specifically asking GM or trying to figure it out yourselves?
Gee,
Well, we would.
Sounds
We
like
have a guy with eidetic memory, so
Yeah.
he would know.
we also have technology
How many-
on us.
How many days before Hippie got the shit kicked out of him?
Yeah, is that actually 8 days? That's what I'm
Okay.
asking.
So before Hippie got the shit kicked out of him?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. It took you a day to get to the previous place. Then you had another day there. Then you had another day with the wolf. Then you had 2 days getting to Ashland. And then at Ashland, you had, how long were you there before anything happened? I think you were there another 24 hours before Hippie got shot.
And then this whole ordeal where we've been taken out to the Indians' camp, Hippie's been revived,
So
has
2 weeks then?
taken.
It's taken a
7
week.
days.
And that was another week.
Okay, but basically, trying to get this clue lined up. The shit went down with the hardware store the same day that they were kidnapped here.
They started with the town. They then went to the Alright, so the kidnappings started in the town. That's why we got the call.
Yeah.
They then went to the Asps. That's why the Asps raided the town. They then moved to you.
Okay, and that leads up to a question I had about 10 minutes ago.
This isn't stopping.
Does my hand computer have a map on it? Or do any of us with laptops have a map.
I'm pretty sure we have Google or the equivalent.
You
I don't
have
know why
access
we
to the
wouldn't get a
internet
map.
where you're at.
Oh, there's
Because I would like to plot out where the Wendigo, or where these incidents have been happening, has been happening. Is that like navigation?
Yes, the chief. He has a physical map.
Good
Yeah.
call.
Do any of you have a physical map?
That's what
I
if my
would
digital one would work.
Assume we got one, because that's just,
Yeah,
no-brainer.
I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you have one. So, what you're gonna know about the map and where you're at? You know that you've got just kind of a general, vague idea, because where you're at isn't exactly a major hub, and isn't exactly a major, population hub. Tiratarangira tends to be relatively locked off. Um, you usually have to go through Portland to get anywhere, and Portland is usually locked off as well. If you remember, Spider kind of cut you away through. Um, so you have the free state of California, and then you have this entire expanse of Tirtangira where you tend to have wasteland, and then you've got Washington State. Um, so you would have access to detailed maps of Seattle and the surrounding areas in Washington, as well as Portland, and whatever its actual name is at this point, I can't remember. And then you would have detailed maps of like Redding and a lot of the areas in the free state of California. But you'll have basic knowledge of those maps of where like major settlements are. So you may have a little blip on the map of where you're at, of where Ashland is, but outside of that, it's just a bit of an expanse. It might as well just be a question mark, because that's the nature of Tirtarangira in general, and at this point in in Shadowrun history.
Okay. So can we put together a map using Ashen?
I don't think the map matters too much.
The map isn't
What
going to
we
matter
need-
too much.
What we need to figure out is motivations of these groups and figure out where the missing link is, because there's a missing link we just have no idea. And I think we have the clues to figure it out. We know that there was the red mud on the footprint, right? Came from a place outside of town. That signifies that there's a group out there, right?
Yeah, I showed him that.
Who likes who? The desert asps generally don't like anyone. Nobody likes them, but they hold a bit more allegiance to the town and think themselves to be defenders of the town. The tribe hates the asps hate them, but they're allied with the town, right? The town doesn't like the asps, for the most part. Kidnappings have been happening to all three. Based on that map, none of them can be responsible because all of them have some kind of like for one of the others. Right? We could establish that that's not happening. Now, attacks are happening to everyone, and we have evidence of some outside group. Which tells me there's some outside group that we don't know something about. We know the least about the asps, and they've been doing attack too. So, that's why I think they might be in some kind of cahoots. That, and I don't like them. And I'm perfectly fine with being taken out of the equation, because I can't see them helping us. So that's what we know. Moving forward, I would suggest checking out this red mound, which the sheriff seems to know about.
He didn't know squat.
Yeah, he knew it existed, and he had a general idea of where it was.
Did he?
Yeah.
Asking the DM.
He did.
Yeah.
All right.
So we know that there's probably cultists somewhere. Because they're attacking people, and I'd guess they're behind the kidnappings, and some mysterious force is actively against us and watching us because they know that we put the camera up on the hardware store enough to retaliate. Which tells me that there's some magical forces beyond our control. We know that they have a big group because we've seen evidence of the big group. So cultists.
Cultists that
I'm
use
guessing
technology.
cultists. Yeah. I'm guessing there's cultists with vehicles at the Red Mound. So we need to find the Red Mound.
Well, I showed the chief the red mound, or the footprint.
Yeah.
Or the contents of the footprint, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Did he react to it at all?
The chief doesn't really care.
Does he know anything about it?
The chief knows that there is a mesa with that the dirt is strange there, and that's it's not where he is, and it's not his. He doesn't feel that it really matters.
I'm not
It's-
gonna white knight our way out of this war, though, like some of you seem to want to. That's not
I
our
would
job.
prefer not to. Because, to be quite honest, we're not getting paid. They've already kicked our asses once. And fuck it. Even if we're right and even if you're right and the asps are part of this group, going after them doesn't solve the problem.
Yep.
We just need to go straight for the source
Mm-hmm.
of the problem, which is ultimately causing the war. The war's over kidnappings.
However, we should go back to the sheriff and see what he knows.
Yeah. Because it's been 8 days. He may even be dead at this point. Because I bet those asps
Whatever.
came back.
I'm sure he could handle them.
We're going to come back to
I
the
don't know
part
if
of
you
town.
saw it, because you were dead pretty quick, but he's pretty badass.
No, I saw. I saw he instigated that fight in a heartbeat.
Whatever, let's go.
Ugh.
Just
Yeah, we're not going to get anything
We
out
have
of these
enough to
Indians.
work off of, and I don't think we're gonna get anything else by staying here, so...
Yeah.
We're trying to solve everyone's problem, though, so...
Which we are going to charge Spider double. Because we're helping 3 groups right now. We were paid for
If
one.
you want your identity stolen, you can make ends a spider all you want.
Yeah, something tells me you really don't want to make an enemy with that guy.
He's like one of the major players.
Let's make a corpse of him.
Yeah, good luck.
Alright.
that guy could be as useful as he is annoying, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, this is some
He's
shit.
an ally.
Alright, then I guess we walk away, flipping the double bird to anybody behind us, and we get
No.
the hell out of here.
You do that, and Agra
Metaphorically.
probably picks you up and puts you in a backpack.
I
can
weigh
do
more
this.
than him.
How in the hell would you weigh more than he does?
No, it's confusing with Steve.
You weigh more
That
than
to say.
Steve. Anything weighs more than Steve.
Damn, I'm light.
All right.
You're
Do
also
I need
like
to put somebody in a
5'1".
backpack?
Wait, no, that's kilograms. Fucking... Let's just get the hell out of here. Fuck the Indians,
see.
fuck the
Wait.
ass, fuck all this shit.
Are you guys getting in the truck? Or are you
Do I
not
get to
getting
put
in
him
the
in a backpack?
I want to take a look at these tents, though.
I could
That-
put him in a backpack.
The kidnappings have come from.
That's a good point.
I didn't think they'd let us.
The more evidence we get, the better.
So I
Chief
know.
shrugs. They've been taken down.
Do you
Called
have
it.
samples of the cloth that may have been ripped?
He raises an eyebrow.
I want to.
They ain't gonna
I just
have
want to get some
shit.
photographs.
Yeah, we're just trying to get evidence to try and confirm that there's cultists, because...
And that it's some other party that
Mm-hmm.
none of us can be.
You're asking if an Indian tribe on the war band left a crime scene untouched for 8 days.
Yeah.
Some of them might be more recent.
And yeah,
He
they
said 8
probably
days.
didn't vacuum the dirt, so...
It started 8 days ago.
So yeah.
No, he said
Nobody
the
ever
last
said it
incident
stopped.
was 8 days ago.
Yeah, the last incident was 8 days ago. It's been going on and been building for far longer.
It probably doesn't rain
Oh.
much out here, so we could probably go and see if there's any red dirt there at the very least. If
May
there
not
is, some of
rain,
our
but-
suspicions are confirmed. If not, it should take like 10 minutes to cook out.
I will say that it may not rain, a lot, but you have outdoor weather and outdoor desert
Gotcha.
weather, which means lots of wind as well as a semi-nomadic people. So they
Gotcha.
will be moving. Remember the camp is semi-permanent. Like they have spots where they like to stay, and they may stay there for a while, but they have no problem picking up and moving. And things get picked up and moved around all the time. So you could be shown the general spot, but at this point, without taking time out of his day or your day, um, it would be safe to say that it would just look like ground at this point after it's been so long.
All right, let's just get out of here then.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can keep looking till we all grow beards. It's not going to tell us to find anything. Let's just hope the sheriff is more helpful.
Let's move.
The town of Ashland is in chaos.
I called it.
The embers still glowed hot around what was left of the saloon, and there is weeping in the streets. The sheriff and deputy stand on the main street waiting for the truck. It's been a while, boys. Sheriff Holliday spoke somberly. As you can see, things have gone to hell in a handbasket the past week. We have more disappearances and an arson. And during the arson, we had a kidnapping which was carried out in broad daylight.
We lost
We're gonna
someone.
need a rescue party.
Did you see who was behind this kidnapping?
Shut the fuck up.
Say we lose somebody? What?
No, I'm
What's wrong?
there. Give me a second.
Okay. We're waiting for Av.
No, go ahead.
He can still hear us. He's just out of game.
Okay. See. We have more disappearances and an arson. During the arson, we had a kidnapping which was carried out in broad daylight. We're going to need a rescue party. Deputy Briscoe will head up the investigation here. He'll need 2 people to help him investigate. 2 of you will come with me. We got some ass to put down.
Second verse, same as the first.
All right.
Sam goes ahead and heads out with the deputy.
Yeah, sounds good.
Did you get a good view of maybe who did this kidnapping?
I'm guessing it's ass because he said it was ass.
No.
The kidnapping in broad daylight?
Yes.
Oh, it was asps.
Oh boy.
Fuck
He
these
said it was
guys.
asps
Wow,
again.
there is no way we're going to get out of this without killing all of the skinheads.
Nope.
Let's do it.
What a coincidence.
I'd love to kill people, but there's people better suited to it than me.
Well, I'm going to head over to the van to pick my drones up.
Yeah.
No, we're going to take the van.
I'd say Greg and Sam are going to be the best for the investigation because you got scouting abilities and stuff like that. While the rest of us are basically killing machines.
I'm the only
So-
guy who found evidence.
No.
Sam found the magic. I found all the bits.
No, you.
What?
We all did stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't do everything. You got shot.
You fired your gun once and it hit you square in the face.
No, I saved you from ghouls with everyone else. We went a week out of our way to resurrect your ass.
Yeah, and I kind of don't want to throw myself into another fucking firefight
Dude.
if it's not necessary.
Dude, it's necessary.
Apparently. Because this is the guy who pays
If you don't want
us.
to go to the firefight, I will go to the firefight.
No, I'd be more than happy to. But let's just be smart about it.
Yeah. We know what we're doing.
No, we don't. Walks off
Yeah,
to the deputy.
you don't know what you're doing. Okay, let's do this.
Fucking hell. I miss Savanti.
Are you boys done bickering?
Yeah.
I'm already with the deputy.
Okay, so Hippie, you and Av are going with the deputy.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Oh boy. This means I get to be in a shitstorm.
Take the van.
Yeah, would I be able to take the van with the sheriff to go along with him for the warpath?
You guys can take the van.
All right. So
It's like next to the police cruiser, the van's the best vehicle out here.
mm,
And even then, I doubt it's a very good police cruiser.
well, I guess I'm looking through the back of the van for my drones.
And you find it.
What the actual fuck are you guys doing with this? And I just kind of hop out the back of the van with the Panther assault cannon in my hands.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to find that. Well, we were gonna go hunting for birds later. Specifically hawks. I immediately nudged
You
Steve
mean
and Agra.
Thunderbirds?
I'm just like, I
Is
just
this-
immediately get not angry and brofist.
This could shoot a Thunderbird down. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, none
Yeah.
of us even know how to fucking
I'm
use
just
it.
kind of looking at it in awe at this point.
It's kind of like an unguided Dinger missile, as far as I'm concerned.
You know, you guys say you can't use this?
You ain't
I think I could
keeping
use
it.
this.
Didn't you like serve 2 tours in Namthen as a helicopter gunner?
Nah. But
He'd be over 200 years old.
you see, when rigging is a little weird. When shooting a drone's gun, it actually does feel kind of like shooting a real gun that's mounted. And I unfold the bipod on the ground and just start swiveling it around. And I feel like this could make some chaos if
Hey,
we
Sheriff,
need it.
don't you hand load?
Yes, son.
Holy
Think you could load ship this?
shit.
Not that. Ain't got tools.
Huh.
Hey, Agra. You know
What kind of
anything
tools?
about munitions manufacturing?
No.
Anything to know with guns? Like their repair and handling?
Repair, yes.
I know a little bit about shot loading, but that's nowhere near.
Yeah,
What
we'd have
this
to
thing
machine
uses.
cases and stuff. That is a good point.
The sheriff's size. Boys, you do know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Fairly.
Boys, that is a Panther assault cannon. That is a military-grade weapon. Ain't nothing sold to civilians gonna be able to arm and load ammo for that thing. You need specialized equipment. You need specialized casing. It does not use standard cast rounds. Boys,
Probably
that
not even
is-
primer.
Boys, that is a special type of weaponry. I don't know how you got it. I don't want to know. But
Same
know
place you got
that
the van.
But know that you will not be able to reload that here. Nor will I let you try. Because if you try to figure out how to take one of those shells apart and put it back together, you'll likely blow
Brandy
yourself
moved
up
in
and
from
wherever else you're at
BFC
as well.
lobby by the server.
No shite. I just
Just
like the
kind
idea
of-
of these chuckle fucks going up in smoke.
I just kind of hold one of the shots in my hand, so make these things count, huh?
Brandy moved to BFC
Yeah,
lobby.
there's only 4 of them in that mag.
You could probably take out the truck, though, so...
Yeah, it's also good for about 300 yards. How good are your drones? For range.
Shit. I have the tables. They're pretty
Dude,
good range.
if we had a bipod for my Manhunter, he could probably use it pretty well at a range.
The assault cannon has a bipod on it,
Mm-hmm.
so
He's talking about his revolver.
Didn't we pick up a pretty heavy gun for me to carry also?
I don't know if you brought it with you, though.
It's in the van.
Wait, do you mean your belt
brought
fed?
what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's stored in the van. You still have half a belt left.
Yeah, we have firepower. We could take these guys.
Very limited.
No, we could at least challenge them.
Well, since Greg ain't
You know the
worth shit in a
longest
fight,
range sniper kill was made with machine gun, right?
Dude, 50 cal's a serious round.
Yeah.
alright, well, that makes Greg pretty
Yeah.
fucking useful in the fight.
Yeah.
Just have you park the fuck away from everything, peg them with your drones, and when they inevitably get shot down by rednecks, then you can start giving them
All right,
something
guys.
scary
I don't
to
have
look
too much
forward
time
to.
left, so
Hey.
can we keep moving?
Alright,
I just
do we
realized.
need- do we need to pause here and then come back?
How much
next
left
time?
do you think we have?
We have a whole encounter left, and we have the investigation left. So
Yeah, I'm
Are
gonna need to pop out.
are you done for the
Okay.
night or just for now?
The night, probably.
well, this would be a solid place to stop with you guys getting ready to get loaded up and go.
And we could probably have a huge action-packed session then.
And I'll just write a shit ton more for the next session.
Yay.
So I mean, it's cool. If Josh needs to go, then it was a good hour and a half session, and we can have ourselves like a big 5-hour marathon later or something.
80% banter.
Well, that's good. Banter is good because it doesn't need to be all padded with bang bang bang. So banter and role playing is where the meat of this thing actually, meat of these things
No,
really
no,
comes
I'm
from.
not talking about. I'm talking about specifically. We have no fucking clue how long it's been or where we're going.
Everybody in this world, you guys know how long it's been.
Now,
You're the only one who hasn't been listening, apparently, about time frame and stuff. So
well, I was dead for that week, so I guess technically it's canon.
true. Anyways,
Alright.
as far as his receding hairline goes, Steve is looking for a cowboy hat and a poncho,
So,
as well
Sure.
as the sawed-off shotgun.
I'm sure you can find a cowboy hat from an asp.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, sheriff, you confiscate many weapons.
He shrugs.
All right, now what do we look forward to next session? Because you want to know where you can get that shotgun?